Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson of how I know the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, the Lord is going to destroy you 2/3, all right, for hating this word, all right, or whatever title Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai sees fit I'll use, all right, and this is basically going to be like an in transit rant, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord will is edifying, all right, and I just want to speak on something that happened today, all right. We was camping with the brothers in Valdosta, Georgia today. All right, that we always do through the spirit and power and grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the water of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, for letting us be able to do that with the brothers. All right, go out there with the brothers and push the word, push the Lord's words. But all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for that. But yeah, today we was out there with the brothers. Beautiful lesson. Good camp going on. Scriptures coming from all over the place as usual. Spirits always flowing with them brothers. Or with any brothers, spirits always flowing. And yeah, this dude, this Jake, all right, threw, I guess it was a grapefruit or an orange. He threw I think it was a grapefruit, if I ain't mistaken. He threw a grapefruit out the window at us. All right, and he didn't do it out of love. Maybe these brothers could be hungry or something like that, or they was just he didn't do it. I just say he didn't do it out of love. He did it out of hate. All right, and the brothers from was in the crowd today. The brothers from Gainesville, they was out there on the sideline listening. And the brother said that he saw a Jake throw it. He saw the Jake throw the grapefruit from out the window. All right, now it didn't hit any other brothers. It didn't hit us. It didn't hit no brother, but all right, and that was through the grace of the Lord. It didn't hit no brother, but that just shows the amount of hate that Jake has for the words of Yahweh Shai. All right, because why did he do that? He hates the words of the Lord. All right, he hates the words of the Lord. Jake hates the 2/3 of Israel. Hates the words of Yahweh Shai. They hate him. All right, that's why they would do stuff like that. All right, and there's plenty of other testimonies of brothers, of Jake doing stuff, but throwing stuff at Jake. Like I had one time, somebody threw ice at me one time. All right, all sorts of things, and it's usually always Jake. It's always Jake to come up and want to fight as Jake, throwing something as Jake. All right, talking about shooting somebody as Jake. It's always Israel, man. It's always the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Why? Because they hate the words of Yahweh Shai. They despise them with a passion. They hate them. They hate it. All right. Psalms 40:7. Lord, I come in the volume of the book that is written to me. Written to who? The Lord Yahweh Shai. All right. And they got to be those same spirits coming back. All right. When the Lord Yahweh Shai was on the earth, that completely and utterly rejected and hated the Lord. They wanted to put the Lord to death. The Lord Yahweh Shai to death. All right. There got to be a lot of those same spirits coming back. All right. Rebellious haters of Yahweh Shai. All right. How do you show your hate towards the Lord? When you show hate toward his prophets, because the Lord's prophets, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and brothers ranking on down, all right, and they teach the same doctrine. All right, have the words of the Lord. So when you do stuff like throw grapefruits and throw ice and all this other crazy shit Jake be doing, man, that shows your hate towards the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All you're doing is showing your hate towards the Lord. That's all you're doing, man. All right. Like the scripture say, whosoever despises the word shall be what? Shall be destroyed. The Lord's going to destroy you. All right? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to destroy you eventually. All right? You might get away for a little while. All right? But eventually the Lord is going to get you. Like that dude that threw the grapefruit, he's marked. All right? He's marked for judgment, man. The scriptures say, matter of fact, before I read that, it's like, please bear with me, brothers, because like I said, I'm driving. Well, look, I'm driving Salakia. It's that Joel 21. I think it's Joel 21:10. Okay, this is Job chapter 21 verse 17. It's like how often, how often, how oft is the candle of the wicked put out? How often cometh their destruction upon them? Yahweh distributes sorrows in his anger. Right, this would be twofold. It's towards Esau. All right, because the Lord hasn't fully judged Esau yet for all the wickedness that he's done throughout this time, the times that he's been ruling. All right, and also for Jake. All right, as well, Israel as well. All right, they do wicked stuff, and the Most High might not execute judgment on them right there, or it might take a little while. But the Lord always eventually executes judgment. All right, and when He does it, it ain't nothing pretty. All right. Verse 18. They are, as a matter of fact, let me jump down a little bit. I don't want to read the whole thing, so I can. Jumping down to verse 30. Job chapter 21, verse 30. Let me read 29. Have you not asked them that go by the way, and do you not know their tokens? Verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. Right, the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. All right, now the wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It tells you that in Malachi, the first chapter. All right, but the scriptures also say in the book of Jeremiah that Jacob, the Lord's people, which is the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. All right, so you're also counted as the wicked in these times. All right, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They should be brought forth to the day of wrath. Right, the scriptures say there be spirits created for vengeance. All right, when the time of Jacob's trouble comes, which is really judgment on a day of judgment on the 2/3, because the elect is going to survive it. Like it tells you in Job the 5th chapter. All right, pretty much. She said famine and things like that, you're going to laugh. Because that's the things Jacob's trouble consists of. And the elect is going to survive all of those things through the mercy of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. All right, but the 2/3 are going to fall the victim to it. All right. So you do survive the teeth of wild beasts, you survive the famine, you survive all the other perils that the Most High is bringing in the time of Jacob's trouble. You ain't gonna survive the missiles, man. All right, you ain't gonna survive them ICBM nuclear warheads. All right, you're not gonna survive them. All right, like the Lord said, the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. All right, which that's when the third world war or the third war kicks off in America. These different nations, starting with Russia, the NATO and EU nations, and the other nations that have the nuclear weapons, all shoot missiles on this place and destroy it, America, and turn it into the lake of fire that our forefather John saw in the visions that he received on the island of Patmos. All right, in the book of Revelations. All right, and you're going to be a part of that judgment. Like I said, that Jake that threw that fruit out the window. All right, he didn't do that out of an act of compassion. He did it out of an act of hate. The demons jumped on him and he threw it out the window. All right, why? Because we're pushing the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We didn't say nothing to that dude. We didn't even notice that dude. The dude was in the car and he just threw it out the window. We wasn't talking to him. We don't know him. We weren't speaking to him. I think we might have been talking about I forget exactly, because the spirit was all over the place. They jumping all over the place, but we don't know that dude from a can of paint. We didn't even see his face. He just rolled the window down and threw it out the window. And the brother said he saw him do it. All right? But why did he do it? Because he hates the words of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. All right? That's all we were doing. We just pushing the words of the Lord. And he did that. And again, he did it out of hate. Just like any of these other jakes out there that comes up and tries to, fight with brothers and stuff like that and throw stuff at brothers. All right? They do it out of hate. They do it out of hate for the words of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. And they're going to get judged for it. So I can, where was that? All right, back in Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 17.